There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Green Bay Packers. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Pushing his way through. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12.
Play action. It's Burrow. That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And they go play action now, Burrow. That's complete to Wicks. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 46 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. First down, going to the air with Love. This is Fant on the short completion. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Again, it's Walker. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9. Love. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. I mean, look at this Packers defense. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 21. That's good for 28 yards.
Here we go. First down, Seahawks.
Completes it to Fant on the right side. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Walker. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Again, Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
They're on the 19-yard line.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, look.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
12, 12, 12.
Burrow on play action. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 44 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Oh, Walker showing the power. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First down, Seattle.
Love now to pass on first down. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Love. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He gets that one complete to Wicks. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now Lewis here on first down. And they've got it in the red zone now, down about the 19. 2nd down and 3. looking to pass. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
55 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Trying the left side with Walker. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Love looking to throw it. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw now, here's Love. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. They're going to try and throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Eluding the pressure right. Touchdown! Luke Musgrave, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing. Love. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the
11.
1st down. Here's Burrow. And that is is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
12, 11.
Now Burrow. And he comes back with one complete. He's got room to roam. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Burrow. Caught right side. It's Lewis. And it's a Packers touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Down the left sideline. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Now a 2nd and 10.
11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty.
They go play action with Burrow. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Packers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get some.
Here he goes, right side. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On play action. Love to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Striker, 3-3, yellow.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. And got his man complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 15.
Intercepted by the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Set. 22 needle. Steel, black.
Metcalf motions left.
Drill green. 6, mega.
Final play of the half, Love. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Joey Slye set to kick off.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Love's throw caught here by Metcalf. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Catch is made by Metcalf. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 59 yards. And the Seahawks get a bit closer. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. Oh, I think
the Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football.
Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
And quickly, they get to the line.
Blue strike.
3-yard pickup.
Second down, Love. This one into the hands of Metcalf. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Whoa. 11.
Play action. It's Burrow. Finds his receiver, Watson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now it's Burrow. Look in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. Dumps it off to Lewis. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less. Up the middle here, it's Lewis. Shelling through the defense. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now Burrow changing the look. Stride complete. Touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Caught left side. It's Beckham. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
26 yards. First down, Seattle.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
In motion right, that's Metcalf. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
Able to slither by. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks, first down.
Love, they go play action now. He'll find Metcalf. And down inside the 15 he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Chop, 17.
A gain of 12. First down, Seahawks.
Set.
Off the play fake, Love. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Rashawn Gary able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Running left is Walker. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
91 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
On 3rd down, Love escaping the pressure right. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on.
Oh, and Lewis lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it.
Ready, set.
A give for Walker running right. Gets past one man. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
They get this to Beckham on the perimeter. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he gets it down to the 32. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Play fake. Here's Love. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Noah Fant, 28 yards.
And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 90, 12, 12, 12.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And they're going to speed things up here.
12, 12, 12.
They go play action with Burrow. Flush to his right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow going underneath for Lewis. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
4th down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it.
11, Thomas.
It's 4th down.
Stop.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, is the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 12, 12, 12.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown.
A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Packers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Slide for the PAT. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Packers 49, Seahawks 25. Joey Slye set to kick off.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On play action. Love to throw. Rolling. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Black ultra.
One last shot now for Love. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Packers, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.